All right, our second to last technique for volume 1 of the Catch Wrestling Turtle Encyclopedia is the West Point ride. I've been asked a lot of questions about this technique, and there is truth behind the story. Yes, it is from West Point. It goes back to Tom Jenkins, the old American catch wrestling heavyweight champion back in the early 1900s. They called him Rough Tom. He had a fake eye. He said his hands were so rough that if he would rub his hands on your face and he could get you to bleed because his hands were like leather. He taught at West Point, I think, for 37 years. Back General Patton, Eisenhower, all these guys. So it's a lot of cool history behind this stuff. This is a technique from the past time. We're talking, what, almost about 120 years, like 1904, 1905, I think he was appointed. So we're going to keep it alive today. It's not a joke. It's a neck crank shoulder lock if it's done right. So the grips are done. I'll show you how here. So Dale's in a turtle all the way down. It's fine. It doesn't matter. I'm going to come in here. Remember what I said? I can't do it with this arm. Got crawl space. So let's set it up right. Here. Makes his arm come up. 1. Shoot the gap all the way through and look at the grip. Notice both my grips. Very rare in catch wrestling do we use thumbless grips. This is here. Like 2 big meat hooks. And I'm going low into the crook of his bicep with my pinky area. Here, low. That gives me leverage to do what? I'm going to be gentle on Dale, but I'm pulling his elbow back towards his right buttock or his hip. So when I'm saying, here, pull in that way. All of my weight gets dumped on his shoulder, and I start circling to my right, driving to the neck to add the neck crank, similar to how we hid the ear earlier. When we hid the ear earlier off the loop series, the back serve, exactly what's going to happen with the neck crank as I crank the shoulder when I go through. So let me get my grip back. I'm so sorry. You did. I pull back 45 towards me. All my weight goes on the shoulder. Pressure down as far as possible. I walk to my right, and that ear's starting to get hidden, and there's your neck crank on top of it. Okay, you're good. Okay. So go back to the turtle one more time, please. Almost there. So pressure's on, guys. I'm here. I don't want to be fiddling with that arm. There's too many ways where I'm going to get stuck in a vicious submission. So I want to cross space, bang, hit that, and lift. There's the grip. Shoot through. There's the other grip. Drop down to the bottom of the crook of the bicep and pull back into the corner towards my hip, towards his right buttock. Back. All my weight goes straight down the way I'm looking. It's like I'm pecking his back like a woodpecker, but I'm trying to point my nose towards his left shoulder. That's where I'm driving everything. All my weight is on that. Now I start circling to my right to make his right ear disappear. Done. There it is. And that is your West Point ride.